Hello there and welcome to the new channel.
Here to help you see
The new you.
My name is Carmine Ortega.
Dennis Calamba.
This is Nato Agbayani.
My name is Juan Lu.
I'm Chino.
I'm Trisha.
This is Apple Manansala.
This is Attorney Carlo Ibanez.
This is Attorney Sheila Santiago.
This is Angie.
This is Argamid.
My name is Dante Salama.
This is Jesse Francis Rebastillo.
I'm Dani Acuña.
Mon Mendoza.
I am Mapet Erhino.
I'm Leo Bryan. Mike.
Nice one, dear.
Sir Al Ian Barcelona.
Marvin Salazar. This is Sunny Haldons.
Heidi Lumainos.
This is Ivan Jude. Patrick Hieronimo.
Alan Perez.
My name is Erwin Ursua.
My name is Bob.
My name is Lloyd Luna and this is
It's your turn.
The Talk.
Family Business.
The Puppet Stories.
After Shift.
PNC Town Hall.
YOLO.
Marketplace.
The Home Buyer.
HR Hotline.
Danny Art Show.
Healthline.
Foreign Affairs.
COVID Stories. Awesome Day Show.
Thank you.
Money and More.
Cybernext.
Women at Work.
Win Within.
Port Project.
The Big Picture.
Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. Sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC ignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you. Sometimes life makes you blind and you choose something bad. You just wanna cry and hide and save your face from the crowd. But sometimes life makes you see the beauty in you and me. When you look up above, there is God and there is love. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC ignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new. We're here to help you see the newness of life. We're here to help you feel your hope is so real. You got the power to see. We'll help you see the new you. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello there and welcome to TNC. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Lloyd Luna and this is the Season 10 finale of The Big Picture. Thank you for streaming in with us. I'm your host, Lloyd Luna, and tonight is a very special night because this is our season 10 finale of The Big Picture. I hope you're doing well, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, or wherever you're watching from around the world. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. I hope you are safe. Hello, Munsif Khan. Thank you so much for streaming in with us. I'm excited because I'm going to present to you, and I'm going to do a recap of what transpired during the 10th season of The Big Picture. In the meantime, if you are watching us live right now, please do share our live stream link. Also, organize your own watch parties. You can also watch us on youtube.com/TNC Now. And if you drop some comments in there at kayo po yung mapili namin, you can get an opportunity to have a gift courtesy of Unisol and TNC. The item to watch, or the item to get, please watch. Is a washable face mask courtesy of Unisol and TNC worth 800 pesos. If you're living within Metro Manila, delivery is on us. So, let's get started. Pero bago ako mag-start, I just want to share with you guys some crazy stuff that's happening on my on my timeline on Facebook because I posted something. And then I hope you can see this, but I posted something. Yes. Ask who the famous speaker in the Philippines is, and the best speaker in the Philippines. And Google has been consistent for many years to give an answer. It's Lloyd Luna. And as we speak, we now have 453 reactions. There you go. 11 shares. And I don't know how many comments I've got in here. It's crazy, and the more crazy part, or the crazier part, is that yes, they're trying to check on Google. They're trying to type in the best speaker in the Philippines, and yeah, they get a similar result. In fact, some of them I'm going to show you. Oh, 93 comments in total. There you go. So they're trying to verify. And so there you go. Like that. So King Tugade, verified. As well as Sunshine. I think there's a verification. If you can see the small. Yeah, there you go. They're trying to verify like this. And see if I am really telling the truth. It's nice. It's fun. I'm having fun because some of them, I can't believe it. The best speaker in the Philippines, the famous speaker in the Philippines as well. My name. Anyway, that's just part. But let's do have a recap on what transpired during the 10th season of The Big Picture. So I guess we started in December, particularly December 4. December 4 is our season opening ba ito? Oh yeah, season opening. Ang guest natin ay si Nick Sutter Jr. So, Nick Sutter Jr. is our guest. Yan, kung makikita ninyo. Saglit lang, papalakihan ko lang muna siya at may pupulutin ako. Yan. Nick Sutter Jr. was our guest. Siya yung national convener ng Kuryente.org. So right off the bat, we talked about his advocacy about energy, yung kakulangan ng kaalaman ng mga tao, does that really help them to lobby or to fight for their rights? Parang ganun, parang hindi nila may paglaban kasi kulang yung alam nila. So Nick was trying to rally some people, some institutions. He's trying to go around and see if he can get some support from different sectors and different personalities just trying to learn about kuryente, no? So nasa power sector. So it was a fun, great interview. In fact, uh, I saw how open and how persistent he is really in pushing for this advocacy, kuryente.org. So please go to the website. Kung makikita nyo na operational na yun, malamang nandun yung mga information. So that's the season 10 premiere of The Big Picture on December. This should have been December. January. Yeah. Nakatingin ako sa December. January 4 this year. Yes. Okay, now that episode was followed on a Tuesday by Michelle Moras. So si Michelle is a professional speaker, TED Talk speaker that who is based in the mountains of Colorado in the United States. Now, this is interesting because during her guesting, it was her second appearance on The Big Picture, and then the following day, she would launch her show, Mental Shift. So we talked about her journey from being a cancer patient, being operated on several times, and still fighting back, getting back to her form, and now trying to inspire, motivate people. So it was a great, fun experience because it's an English conversation, so it was fun. But I would like to thank Michelle for doing the show. It was a fun interview, and talk about mental shift. The way we should be reconditioning our minds, our mentality, so that we can create something new. Po yung sinasabi natin. Now, if you want to change your life, you have to change your mentality, your mindset, your perspective. So the show has been about that since she started, about the mental shift. So she has been featuring people from different industries, business people, personalities, who can help us, who can guide us really in shifting our mentality towards something else, far better than what we have at the moment. So that was Michelle Moras. And the show has been live streaming since then, since January the 5th. Yes, January the 6th, yung kanyang pilot episode o yung kanyang world premiere. So it was fun, great interview right there, Michelle Moras. The third that we interviewed was who's the third one? Cheryl. Yes, Cheryl Cantana is the owner of Orispa. Okay, kung narinig nyo na or nagamit nyo na yung brand, which is also the president of the Philippine Franchise Association. Ang history namin ni Cheryl, I was able to interview her during my stint as host of the Global News Network Creative Business. Back then, maybe 2010, 11, 12, I don't know. And she has come a long way, really, from her startup business, a business that's going global, expanding despite the pandemic, still trying to make the Filipino brand known because she believed in the Filipino. The Filipino brands can make it. So she wrote a book, Yes, the Filipino Can. Di ko alam kung yung talaga yung title. But yes, the Filipino Can, something like that. It was a fun interview because it was also partly a reunion. And look at her. I mean, being president of the Philippine Franchise Association, one of the respectable association of franchise businesses. Parang wow. So that was Cheryl Quintana, the owner of Orispa, on the third episode of our season 10. Ayan. And then she was followed by Juan Miguel Talatala, Okay? Ito po yung ating magiging lawyer anytime soon pag nakapag-bar na siya. But we talked about financial freedom. We talked about how we can handle or we handle our resources and how we can create some multiple income stream so that kapag dumating yung ganitong klase ng emergency and then we are better off. So since he appeared on The Big Picture on TNC, we are in talks of him trying to him and the possibility of him doing a show on TNC. Ito naman yun sa mga insurance din. So it was an insightful discussion about personal finance, insurance, security. Because in fact, marami siyang mga businesses din. Kumbaga parang hindi lang siya nakapirmi talaga sa isa. And considering na one day he will become a lawyer, well, that's another feather on his cap for sure. So that is JM, Juan Miguel Talatala, during the 4th episode of The Big Picture on TNC, Season 10. All right. The next one, sino ating next one? Yan, si Mini. Si Mini ay isang mompreneur. Okay, so she promoted yung kanyang world travel business at saka iba pang mga business. Kasi she was encouraging people to do some business at home. And I think yun yung naging inspiration doon. Whether you are just staying at home, you can actually do some business. And she did not even go out, but tuloy-tuloy yung business. I challenged her na hindi naman nagta-travel ang karamihan ng mga tao, so bakit nasa travel business pa din? Well, basically, she simply stick to it. Kung ano yung meron, yung kinukuha niya talaga. So, meron pa siyang ibang business. I forgot na kung ano pa yung business niya. But Minnie was so kind to inspire our moms, no? Yung ating kung sino man yung mga tao sa mga tahanan nila to do some business. So, that's Minerva Minnie Tan. Yun yung kanya. Ang history namin, way back pa, siguro mga 2007, maybe, 2007, 2008. When we first met, and we just saw ourselves from a distance, and good. She is still doing business. I'm still doing my business. She grew. I grew. So thank you so much, Minnie, for your kind support dito sa TNC. Particularly pagpunta dun sa aking show. That was great. Inspiring. And then, after Minnie, we had, sinong next natin? Ayan, si Rosel. Si Rosel is owner ng isang college yan, GK College, at may iba-iba pa rin mga business. Siya din na isang author, at parami siyang mga nasulat na books. Nasa National Bookstore, you can check her out para malaman niya. But she talked about money, she talked about investing, she talks about those things. Married to an artist, so yung school nila is, I think, nag-offer na rin ng mga arts courses. But it's interesting when we talk about the education and her experience having to put up an institution. At kumbaga parang palipad pa lang yung kanilang school noon because kakatayo pa lang 1-2 years. And then bigla nagkaroon ng pandemic, and then automatically nag-shift sa online learning. Now, she's blessed according to her because hindi pa ganun ka-solid yung structure ng school, so mabilis nakapag-adapt. Kumbaga parang nag-start parang sila, hindi pa puno yung canvas they're trying to paint their artwork on, and then biglang nag-shift na kaagad. So it was pretty fast for them. Mabilis yung pagkilos, mabilis nakapag-adapt because maliit. So yun yung disadvantage ng pagiging small or possibly startup. So blessed and lucky maybe that napunta siya dun sa situation na ganun. So that was Rosella Reagan na nag-guest sa atin on the 11th day of January. Yan. Now I'm going to pause for a short commercial, and then when we come back, we are going to continue recapping our 10th season of The Big Picture. Don't go away. The Big Picture on TNC will be right back. Please stay on our stream. Welcome back. You're still watching The Big Picture on TNC. Before I continue with my recap of our Season 10, nakakatuwa kasi yung Facebook, tuloy-tuloy pa rin sila. verify kung totoo yung sinasabi ko na if you type on Google the famous speaker in the Philippines or the best speaker in the Philippines, my name will come up. My website or websites will come up. So nakakatuwa yung mga reaction. Kasi parang legit, ganyan, legit, chinek ko, true. Talaga may mga iba talagang taong walang tiwala. So, which is good din naman. At least nakikita nila talaga kung anong result. But I would like to invite you to watch our other shows on TNC. Please do watch our other inspirational shows. Of course, in The Big Picture, gabi-gabi na yan. I'm going to have a 2-week break before I go back on stream after this episode. But HR Hotline will be there. The Family Business will be back for sure. The Fourth Project still ongoing. Usapang Beauty will resume. COVID Stories also on break. U-Turn, The Home Buyer, The Puppet Stories, TNC Marketplace, YOLO. Kakabalik lang po ng YOLO kahapon, Thursday. Man and More will be back very, very soon. The Talk, After Shift, When Within, Danny Art Show. Medyo si Danny Art Show po is naka-break because Danny will be competing for Binibining Pilipinas 2021. Foreign Affairs, Healthline, Women at Work, Awesome Day, Cybernext, TechU, Market Leader, Well Home, Couple Goals, Mental Shift, The Millennial Voice, and Uplift Moving On Business, TNC Town Hall, and TNC One Day. Original po ng TNC yan. Siyempre, launch na rin namin very, very soon yung aming TNC Arena and TNC Press Con. At marami pa kaming ibang mga shows na we'll work out. Maghintay lamang po kayo. In fact, tomorrow, Saturday at 7 p.m., we're going to have our TNC Town Hall. We are featuring our host, interview them, get to their inside their mind and ask them ano experiences nila sa show, ano yung mga episodes that really hit them to the heart. So, yun po. I would also like to invite you to go to leadership.ph or leadershipspeaker.ph/shop para po mabili na finally ang aking book na Transform or Perish: How to Intentionally Change Yourself to Deal with Overwhelming Disruptions. Again, go to leadershipspeaker.ph/shop to download the book in there. Make sure you have a PayPal account so that you can pay for the ebook. All right. Now let's go back. The next is si Nell. No? Si Nell, we talked about headhunting, I guess. Yeah. We talked about headhunting in the midst of pandemic. So, yun. May mga tao pa rin nangangailangan. So, part ng interview ko with Nell is paano ba ating workplace ngayon? Specifically, are people or our company still hiring? The answer is, well, pretty much yes. May mga nawala pero meron ding mga naitayo at meron ding mga nagtutuloy-tuloy. So Nel was there to discuss about the future of talent acquisition, how they can be retained, ano yung dynamics ng pagtanggap, because hindi ka pwede maging negative sa mga panahon ngayon. So she was able to give us an interview that really addressed those issues. So maraming salamat, Nel, for your time. And then after that, we also had in our show, sino to? Si Chris Rayala. Si Chris Rayala is a business management consultant ng eWorld Link. So we talked about naman yung parang outsource, freelancing as a business. So, paano ba ngayon? Kasi everybody's working from home. How do you make sense of you still trying to contribute na nasa bahay ka lang? So, because mahirap ang buhay, mahirap mag-retain ng mga tao, I think freelancing is one of the industries na nag-benefit dito sa pandemic. So, Chris was able to discuss the dynamics of that through the interview. So, nagbigay siya ng mga tips. Although medyo nagkaroon difficulty because of the internet connection, but all in all, I think we're able to discuss your opportunities in freelancing. So that was Chris Rayala, business management consultant of eWorld Links on January 13. Right, the 8th episode. And then we have this one. I discussed on a Monday my book because that was the preparation for the Transformation Summit Philippines. I talked about my book, Transform or Perish: How to Intentionally Change Yourself to Deal with Overwhelming Disruption. So, I presented there kung ano yung aking thesis, ano yung aking ano pinagmulan, ano yung source ng aking invention na framework, because I was able to invent a framework, an intentional transformation framework para sa mga organizations. In fact, sa mga tao din, no? Sa mga tao din. So, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga kumuha na ng ebook na Transform or Perish. That was on a Monday. And then on a Tuesday, that was January the 19th, yun pa din. I think I was able to, ito na yung next na. Yeah. I continued with my discussion. I think I read the introduction for the book because it's important. I gave some sort of a foundation on how the succeeding chapters will shape through reading the foreword and the introduction of the book. So it's a great experience to have shared just how the book will be and the value that it can add to you if you buy the book. Transform or Perish: How to Deal or How to Intentionally Change Yourself to Deal with Overwhelming Disruption. The following episode, the 11th episode, I was able to have Apple. Bakit nga ba si Apple ay napunta dito? But we talked about, because, naalala ko na, because she was part of the Transformation Summit Philippines 2021. an event that I organized to also launch my book. So Apple was there, and she was discussing the shift and the dynamics of the business process outsourcing in the Philippines. So maganda yung naging discussion namin because nagkaroon ng education component, because I think uh, as far as business process outsourcing is concerned, yung education part kailangan pa nating uh, damihan or palawakin, because many other businesses, especially yung mga medium size or yung even yung mga large, parang hindi pa rin nila talaga kuha yung konsepto ng business process outsourcing. So Apple was there to discuss, so to give a preview of what her talk would be like, I think the following day during the summit. So I'd like to thank Apple for the time discussing the business process outsourcing and how it shifted and the dynamics of it. Okay. And then, on the 12th episode, I had Sweden Velado Ramirez. Siya pong founder ng Loco for Loops. Siya po ay senior correspondent din ng PTB4. So, siya yung ganchilyo. Oo. So, ang goal niya is magkaroon ng 100 na craftsman. May tawag siya din. Craftsman pa ang tawag dun. Basta yung mga nag-aganchilyo para matulungan, no, yung mga moms natin na nasa bahay lang. So she has been doing the training paunti-unti because parang dito niya nakita yung talagang puso niya. Dati kasi, although entrepreneurial na siya, kumukuha siya ng product ng iba and then yung binibenta niya. But during this pandemic, she was able to build on something, and that is yung Loco for Loops. At yung Loco for Loops, yun na yung parang feeling niya, dun siya tatayo in the coming years. So we'd like to thank Sweden Velado Ramirez for being part of our show during the 12th episode of The Big Picture. I'm going to pause for another short commercial, and then when we come back, we are going to continue recapping the season 10 of The Big Picture. Don't go away. Please stay on our stream. Welcome back. You're still watching The Big Picture on TNC. I am going to continue with the recap of the Season 10 because ngayon po sa lahat ng mga kakatutok lamang po, this is our Season 10 finale of The Big Picture. I was able to finish the season. Yes! And I will be going for a season break. Don't worry, it's just 2 weeks. All right, now on the 13th episode, I was very lucky to have been with Tai Mesario. Okay, now this is the magical part. Tai is one of the youngest, if not the youngest, manager in a pre-need insurance company in the Philippines. I'm not going to mention Sun Life, but it's Sun Life. But during the interview, Tai was one of the first who joined The Big Picture even before TNC. And when he appeared on January 22, so Friday, hindi na lang siya basta guest because he launched his show on TNC, The Millennial Voice. It was interesting because may pinaglalaban si Tay eh. Bilang boses ng millennial, gusto niya ma-access yung isip ng millennials, gusto niya makuha yung pulso, yung puso ng millennials, gusto niya ipakilala yung millennials and how they are contributing to the development of our society. So it's a great episode. It's a great episode because of that particular moment when we launched his show, The Millennial Voice, on TNC. So that was January 22, the 13th episode. So maraming salamat, Tay, for trusting TNC dun sa iyong ipinaglalaban. So it's interesting because, at a very young age, si Tay, sobrang achiever na kasi siya. And even though achiever na siya, meron pa din mga personal challenges sa buhay niya na talagang kinakailangan, parang magre-reflect pa din yung kanyang pagiging vulnerable. But how he was able to bounce back here and there, I think yun isa sa mga ability ng mga millennials. They are just there. They will refuse to give up. They will really move forward and forward and forward because they won't give up. They will simply keep on pushing and pushing for more. So that was Tay Mesario, host of The Millennial Voice on TNC. The next episode, the 14th episode, was with Joey Garcia. Joey Garcia is the Vice President for the Rai Rai Ken Group of Restaurants. At marami pa siyang mga divestments ngayon ginawa, especially during the pandemic. But Joey and I have known each other for quite a while na. He is the immediate past president of JCI Makati. And during his guesting, kasi I think ito rin yung kanyang ikalawang guesting sa The Big Picture kasi last year pa yung nauna. But this time, during his guesting, we launched his show on TNC, Uplift, Moving on Business. So the concept is, paano matutulungan yung ating mga kababayan, especially yung mga entrepreneurs, paano mag-move on sa kanilang mga businesses, considering na nasa recovery stage pa din tayo, considering na hindi pa rin stable ang situation natin because of the coronavirus. Paano natin sila matutulungan? A lot of insights, in fact. So maganda yung naging discussion namin, very insightful. Marami siyang mga sharing real life stories na i-share, including yung nagkaroon sila ng group, yung mga magkakaaway na restaurants nagkaroon ng grupo and then nag-start sila mag-collaborate instead na mag-compete. So that was the story there. So Joey Garcia, host of Moving on Business on TNC. Maraming salamat. Of course, yung kanyang Uplift Moving on Business on TNC is proudly supported by JCI Makati, to which ang president po ng board ngayon ay si Lawrence Lance Tan, na na-interview ko din dito sa TNC at nagpa-event na rin po dito sa TNC, yung Pink Congress 2020, na I think nakagather kami ng 6,000 plus views during the event and 48 hours after that. So maraming salamat, Joey Garcia. And then the next was I think for some technical reason, Albert Alcance, Director of Capex Cargo Padala Express, nagkaroon lang ng technical problem, so hindi siya naka-attend sa show. But I would be really interested to talk about logistics business. Alam niyo na yung mga padala, alam niyo na yung mga deliveries na yan. So maganda sana maging discussion, but I am going to have him anytime soon during the season 11 for sure. We will find time. So hintayin niyo si Albert Alcance. And then season 16, we are very honored to have Kabayani Jerry Games, Bayani Filipino Awardee, and also the happiest Pinoy of Cebuana Lulier. Siya yung marketing director ng Hyla Philippines and president ng Ako'y Kabayani movement. Maganda yung discussion namin, paano yung pagiging patriotic mo ay kukonekta mo sa pagiging entrepreneur mo. So yung dynamics na yun, we talked about that. Napakamakabayan kasi ni Ka Jerry Games. At the same time, paano niya tinutulungan society? Well, kung hindi kaya ng mga leader, ito tayo yung kumilos. So I think the man cannot be stopped. Yun lang. As in talagang yung kanya pagmamahal sa bayan. Laging ganyan suot niya. Watawat ng Pilipinas na t-shirt. But yeah, hindi lang siya yung nagsasalita, mas gumagawa siya kung paano siya makakapag-contribute sa bayan. I think several times nag-attempt siya sa public office, but for some reason, konting-konti na lang, hindi pa siya naipasok. For example, sa konseho ng City of Manila. So, konting-konti na lang. But regardless doon, kung hindi siya napapasok, doesn't matter. The man, Kabayani Jerry Games, still continue and very consistently at that, doon sa kanyang pagiging patriotic. Tutulong sa bayan habang tinutulungan ng ating mga kababayan na magnegosyo gamit yung kanyang Hyla Philippines. It was a short discussion because of the internet connection during the first few minutes ng interview, but thank God na naitawid naman namin. But for sure, if the internet connection was stable, mas marami pa, mas maganda pa yung magiging discussion namin. So, 17 is, yes, I talked about one of the chapters of my book, Where to Find Success. And the chapter I read was the law of the race. And it states that if you haven't started, don't expect to finish. Kung hindi ka nagsimula, huwag kang mag-expect na matatapos ka. Yung nga mga nagsimula, may mga hindi nakatapos, ikaw pa na hindi nagsimula. So, that's the law of the race, where to find success. You can search for it, and then you just buy the ebook of the book, Where to Find Success. So, that's the recap of our 10th season dito po sa The Big Picture. When I started on April 25, malino sa akin na malabo. malino sa akin na hindi ko alam kung saan pupunta. Hindi ko alam kung saan pupunta. Pero God is so good. God is so great. God is just so merciful. Na yung April 25 live stream ko, the first ever, it led me to 10 seasons, 180 episodes in one picture that you can see on your screen. Direct, baka pwede mong i-full screen yan para mas kitang-kita natin kasi hindi na sila kasya. So I would like to thank everyone for just being part of The Big Picture and TNC. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nagtitiwala at patuloy na magtitiwala sa amin pong programa. I am just very lucky and blessed to have been able to do these interviews. I think, I don't know, maybe later natin i-claim, but this is one of the most consistent live stream show in our country today na talaga namang hindi ko alam kung may tumatapat. Gabi-gabi po ito. Gabi-gabi simula ng April 25. So, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga naging guest, sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta. We'd like to thank, syempre, Puzzle Box BPO Inc. for being the presenter of the show. Aliaga Rice Supply, yung Mr. Rice, maraming salamat po dahil patuloy nyo kami pinadadalhan ng bigas. And also Well Life, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtitiwala. Siyempre, hindi mawala si Unisol because I think since day 1, or maybe not day 1, maybe day 10, si Unisol po ay part na ng The Big Picture. Ano po yan, consistent na renew ng contract sa advertising. Siyempre, yung mga nauna nating advertisers, maraming salamat din sa SMDC, Luluran, Telepreneur, ayan, sino pa yung mga nag-sponsor sa atin dati. But salamat sa inyo lahat. I would like to thank the people who are also on the backstage. Maraming salamat, Direct J, maraming salamat, Claire, maraming salamat, Mitch, Mabin, and the entire gang. Maraming salamat sa inyo dyan. Lance, maraming salamat sa ating creatives group. So that's all the time that we have for tonight. I am very happy to say that Yes, I'm going to be on break starting Monday, but you're going to see me tomorrow yata sa TNC Town Hall, 7 p.m., same time. But thank you so much for always making us part of your evening, 7:15 to 8 p.m. Ayan po yung Town Hall bukas. Guest po namin yung mga host ng Couple Goals, Well Home, The Puppet Stories, and then HR Hotlines where Jesse Ribustillo will be there to join us. So, thank you so much for watching The Big Picture, our Season 10 recap. I'm going to see you again when we return back on stream. In the meantime, I'm always praying for your health. Lagi po kayo mag-iingat. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. And always have a good one. Maraming salamat po. Bye-bye.